What's up, comic book fans? Welcome back to IMPERIUS REX. I'm Dinosaur Neil.
And I'm Ghost Hunter Dave.
And this is...
IMPERIUS REX.
It is. I was gonna... Did I say it up top?
Yeah, I just wanted to reiterate.
We're IMPERIUS
It was
Rex.
Still IMPERIUS REX. We haven't rebranded yet.
And this is maybe the end of Batyear. And the end of this year.
Oh my word. You're correct on both accounts.
Yes.
So, yes, we're going to take a slight pause on Batyear because we are cooking up something very tasty.
Yeah.
For 2023.
2023's got some good plans.
That's right. We got to give it room to breathe.
Yep.
So we will absolutely return to Batyear because, as we've stated, it is Batyear forever now. So it really could sneak up and get you at any moment.
Oh, it will. It'll get you.
So it'll be back. Don't worry, just like Frosty. But we thought, what better way to end the year and end Batyear than with the most current Batman storyline brought to us by a Chipper Zdarsky and a Jorge Jimenez.
Wow. I'm going to leave that one up to you. I'm going to assume you got that right.
Jimenez.
Wow.
I misspoke the first time.
Okay, good.
That's a harder J. So, Neil.
Yeah, Dave.
What were your thoughts when I texted you up and said, hey, you got time to squeeze in one more Bat book before 2023 hits us all in the ass?
Honestly, when you said that, I was just said, yeah, that sounds good. And probably gave a little thumbs up emoji, as I tend to do. When you say, hey, Neil, can you read these books? I'm like, yeah, sounds good. Less abrasive than trying to get Troy to read stuff.
Right.
He's usually, sounds bad, thumbs down emoji.
Yeah. Speaking of Troy...
Whoa!
Speaking of Troy... hold on.
We don't know if it's Troy yet,
let's
find out.
Let's see. Hello?
Well, of course, it was intended to leave you cold. I think I liked the movie a lot more than you did. I would like to make it clear that most people are probably going to hate it, be repelled by it, or walk out of it, just as they did at the Cannes Film Festival.
Why is that?
Because it's too tough for them to take.
Oh, you mean when I'm Roger?
Yes, it is. It is. It is.
Wait a second.
Sex involving wounds and blood and scabs and braces. A lot of people don't want to see it, don't want to have anything to do with it, don't want to get close to it.
I want to be clear. Do you think that that's my objection, the nature of my objection?
No.
Wasn't
Troy.
And it would have been awesome timing if it was, though.
It would have been a Batyear miracle.
Wouldn't it have ever been? But no, when you said to read these books specifically, I was like, yeah, I don't usually read the day-to-day Batman stuff, but...
Haven't delved into the floppies.
Yeah,
yet.
exactly.
We usually wait for a run to be collected.
Man.
But...
You said you had them, and I could borrow them, so I was like, yeah!
Came in just under the wire, too.
Yeah, and we got Chip Zdarsky, which is always a big plus when you're looking to read something.
That's right. His first stab at old Batty in an ongoing. I'm sure he probably wrote him before that. Who knows? He did Daredevil. Same thing. And I've been dying to read something by Jimenez because I kept seeing his Bat art from Tinian's run, which I haven't read but heard it was dog shit. So I was just hoping that he was going to hang on for another writer. And lo and behold, we got it right here.
I'm glad we got the combo.
That's right.
Jimenez knocks it out of the park. The artwork is fantastic.
That's right.
I guess we should go over, I think we're going over 130 to 135, 136?
No, this is actually the last issue. It's 125 to 130, I believe. I've got them all out of order. I just picked my favorite cover here.
Son of a bitch.
Now you want to get nuts? Come on, let's get nuts.
So, Neil.
Yeah, Dave.
I don't have anything to say. So, Neil, if you were to give a very, very brief synopsis on this 6-issue run,
Yeah.
How would you give that synopsis?
I would say this mostly revolves around the Batman essentially creating something.
Oh my god.
Oh, yes. That is meant to stop him.
Spoiler.
Yes. So, it doesn't... yes, there will be spoilers aplenty. But it kind of revolves around the idea of... Batman can stop the entire Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
But say Batman gets out of control.
Oh.
Who can stop bats? The
Only
answer
one
is...
person.
It's Batman.
Whether he wants it or not.
Exactly. And when we say Batman, we mean Batman in the most literal form we could of.
A human bat.
Not quite.
No.
The pure essence of Batman.
Oh my god.
The purple and yellow clad Batman himself of Zdarksy.
Oh my lord.
Yes.
Oh my god.
He makes his return since Grant Morrison's run, probably, in this lineup.
That's right. Yeah. The Batman of Zdarksy. What a big swing.
Yeah.
For Zdarsky to just come out with that as his main plot point. That is what intrigued me enough to decide, like, maybe we should polish off our Batyear with this.
Yeah.
A return to Zdarksy.
Mm-hmm.
And Neil, if you'll excuse me for just one moment, I feel like I just need to do something real quick.
Yeah.
Oh!
Oh, dang, you're back!
Back! I've been here this whole time, lying in wait in the recesses of my mind. I am Ghost Hunter Dave of Zdarksy.
Shit! Well, honestly, you kind of had me fooled because you'll dress like this more often than not.
No, this is Ghost Hunter Dave at his most unrestrained.
Oh.
So watch out. Anything could happen.
His nuts are gonna fall out of that, I know.
Nuts! You want to get nuts?
Oh, shit!
So Neil, as we're talking here,
Yeah.
he unleashes the Batman of Zdarksy. A backup personality that he established way back when. If I can consult my Bat Ledger, Zdarksy made his first appearance in Batman 113, written by France Heron and art by Dick Sprang.
Wow.
Any funny comments on that name?
Nah, we'll let it go.
Just move right on. Batman finds a superhuman doppelganger on Planet X.
As you would.
And it may or may not have been the result of a mind control drug administered by a Dr. Milo. One of those Silver Age oddities that everyone just ignored until Grant Morrison got to the helm of the Bat Book and decided to just make it canon.
Yep.
And then everyone ignored that going forward until Chip Zdarsky came in and decided to make it canon once more.
Yes.
2 cannons.
2 cannons. But Zdarksy,
Yes.
why would he be back? We'll tell you why he'd be back. Because there's a robot on the loose.
A robot.
Oh, yes, a robot. And it seems to know Batman front to back.
Inside
to
out.
front. Inside out.
Upside down.
All of the orientations of Batman, this robot knows it. And Batman can't defeat him. You know who else can't defeat him?
Everyone else.
Everyone. Robins. All of the Robins, some of them I know, some of them I don't.
Quite a few second stringers from the Justice League.
Yeah. Even the heavy hitters of the Justice League can't take this robot down. It's like it knew all of their weaknesses.
My God.
Well, guess what? There's a reason why he knows all their weaknesses. Because Batman himself created this robot called Failsafe. And Failsafe's whole mission operative is to stop Batman if Batman gets out of control. But he had Zdarksy, of all people, build Failsafe.
Yes.
Which is such, like, a
backup plan
awesome.
For his backup plan.
Exactly. Like, what, like, this was such an awesome way to include Zdarksy in, like, actually kind of a cool, serious, semi-serious...
As serious as Zdarksy could be.
Exactly.
So what prompts Failsafe to go online? It is because Batman is accused, wrongfully I might add, of murdering the Penguin.
Yes. Yeah, and it's kind of like Penguin set him up, essentially. And I do like that it's kind of like old, grimy, Danny DeVito looking Penguin.
It is absolutely that. Puking up some black tar.
Yep, exactly. But he's just he's in the hospital bed. Batman's there, and he pretty much gets caught red-handed of, like, Penguin takes a cyanide pill, and Batman's like, no! But his hands are, like, almost at his neck. He's really set up.
The nurse sees him, and you're like, Batman gave this guy a cyanide pill and then choked him out!
Yeah.
I thought that was a very good setup. I think Zdarsky likes to turn the populace against the heroes, because something similar happened in his Daredevil run. My thought was, this seems like a very, very easy way to set off this all-or-nothing robot.
Yes!
Whereas any reporter could publish any false information on Batman, activate failsafe,
Yeah.
and if Alfred isn't there to just, like, click that ignore warning you've got a PC update to do, then that thing comes out swinging and just takes over Gotham entirely.
Because that thing is just pouring over the newspaper every day, apparently.
That's what it does. So in this, Alfred is dead, I believe.
Yeah, yes.
He died in Tom King's run, spoiler. So that is why failsafe has been left unchecked. I wonder, does Alfred know about failsafe? Or his Batman just set him down and be like, hey, Alfred, if that red button goes off, I'm just gonna need to press that fairly quickly. Before all this happens, there is some really great Bat action
There
here,
really is.
where we see Batman in said Bat action, taking down a criminal, and our first glimpse of him just lunging out from the darkness, from the criminal's point of view. Amazing.
Expert stuff.
And Batman finds out this particular criminal has killed a couple people, so out the window he goes.
See ya.
And he's hanging by the window, and the police are like, alright, we gotta get him down. Batman finds out these people are dead. He smashes through the window and pulls him back and just spooks the hell out of him.
Oh, does he ever.
There's also a great moment where Bruce is attending a gala of sorts, and I think Clayface attacks.
There's always a damn Clayface.
We can just assume Clayface is in every Bat book.
He might
Whether or not he reveals himself, he's always there.
Yes.
Always prepared, much like Batman. How prepared is Batman? Well, he's got his hat. He's got his cowl. He's got his belt. He's got a rope.
Yeah.
And he's still wearing the rest of his full dress attire.
What a full page banger of Batman in just his mask, like button down white shirt, like slacks, pleated slacks on, like he's still at this ball. I kind of wanted to be like, did no one see this? Because he did it like in the middle of everybody.
Where did he have all that rope?
Bruce, why you got all that rope? Don't worry about it.
I love that Jimenez draws his bat rope just like hanging off his belt.
Oh yeah.
I think that's a cool look. I mean, it gets snagged on everything.
He'd probably get snagged on every doorknob trying to walk out of a door.
God,
It'd
it's
be
like
terrible.
when your headphones get snagged on something and you just want to burn your house down.
That's when failsafe comes alive.
That's right. So all this shakeup, Robin gets shot in the throat.
God, just gruesome.
But then he's okay.
Yeah.
And then failsafe is activated because Batman has been framed for some of Penguin's shenanigans.
Yep.
Penguin kicked this whole thing off.
Damn it, Penguin.
Failsafe, up and going, just kicking the snot out of poor Bruce, left and right. And then the rest of the team, the Justice League, everybody. This thing is unbeatable.
Yeah. But it does have all of Batman's rules. It's not killing anybody.
Right.
It's not doing anything. It's very painfully subduing them, much like Batman would. But, like, it's not killing anybody.
Right. So that is the final straw where Batman's like, hang on, I've got a contingency plan for this.
Yeah.
Let me go get crazy real quick. He leaves, he comes back, and out of the shadows comes the smiling Zurinar.
Chum.
Oh, Chum.
Oh my God, I love it.
I also love once Zurinar makes his appearance, he's just essentially like your drunk friend that just has horrible ideas but is constantly like pulling you along like, nope, I got it, come here, let's do this. We're gonna come over here, we're gonna set this bomb up. Alright, this is gonna be great. Oh, Chum.
Get him. Yeah, we're gonna get this robot.
It just fucking backfires like, alright, that didn't work. Let's go this way. Let's go.
Didn't you build it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I love that Robin even has to convince him, like, tell him, like, you are in a man who just got the shit kicked out of him.
Right.
Like, your body is not prepared for this.
Yeah. So then from here on, the book is essentially just one big chase scene. Superman makes an appearance and he too is defeated.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's essentially just a non-stop trying to get Superman and Batman to the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the whole time they're like, no, you're not taking me to the hospital. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
I can't pay for that.
This brings me to my first little, like, tangent I wanted to get on. So, obviously, Batman has a contingency against all the other Justice League members. But then, like, the whole point of the book is that what if Batman goes, like, off the rails?
Cuckoo Loco.
Yeah. And, like, my solution to that is all the Justice League go there and kill his ass. Like, he's just a man. I get that he's got contingencies, but just, like, Superman could just rip him in half if he still wanted to, kryptonite or not. I don't know.
Batman knows he won't, though.
Bullshit. What if Batman's gone Poco Loco, though, you know?
Poco Loco!
Yeah!
Oh, well, in that case, that's why it's failsafe.
That's true. I just feel like, and this is just a robot.
Yeah.
It's just a robot.
Batman just built the deadliest fucking robot
Yeah.
in the world. Yeah. Just real quick.
Yeah.
Or his other personality did.
Yeah.
That was one thing I wasn't 100% clear on. So Batman created Zur-En-Arrh as a backup personality in case Batman's mind was compromised,
Yes.
as it was from Dr. Milo. And then the Zur-En-Arrh personality created Failsafe?
Yeah, that's what I gathered from it.
I wasn't quite clear if Batman then created Failsafe as a Failsafe against Zur-En-Arrh.
See,
No, I don't think he did.
No.
But that's kind of what the backup issues, or the backup story led me to believe.
I felt like it was, he had Zur-En-Arrh make it so Batman didn't know how to counter it.
Right. And I love, too, as he's explaining, he's like, well, don't you know how to stop it? No, I want my own memory so I wouldn't be... Because I knew Batman would know to go into my memory. That'd be the first place he looked, so I made myself forget it.
So,
I just want to be like, well, can you make yourself remember it?
Yeah, exactly.
This all seems very subjective.
Yeah. And this is one of those things where if I were Superman and I was looking at this and I saw Batman going into an alternate ego to make a robot, I'd be like, I gotta stop this immediately.
Superman goes and makes a robot.
Yeah.
Quite an adventure. Yes. They just are on the run as Failsafe basically locks down Gotham City, looking for Batman purely to kill him for presumably killing the Penguin?
Yeah, I guess so. There's only one.
Yes, hello?
I'll tell you what he was trying to do. He's trying to make a pornographic movie without pornography. He's taking the form of a pornographic movie without the function or the content. He's substituting car crashes for the usual erotic stuff in order to show the mechanism of human compulsion and obsession.
Okay, but wait a second.
And it's a fascinating study of the way the mind works in connection with images that we connect with sex.
Roger, it can't. I'm going to review the movie and then I'll review your review.
Wrong number.
Ah, shit! Batman has figured out that the only way to stop Failsafe is that if Batman is no longer amongst the living, essentially.
Oh my.
Yes, and if you think that we're just saying, oh, it's a grand old merry chase, this chase spans to the moon and back, literally.
How did I forget the moon?
This is like, it's not just him chasing around Gotham. Like, he's going to, like, the Justice League Society star base, and, like, they're teleporting up there, but, like, even Failsafe knows, I can still get you here. I'm a robot. I can be in space.
Yep. And Batman's like, well, so can I.
Yeah.
Because I'm Batman.
Yeah, because I'm Batman. This is the most, it's insanity, because,
I feel like this was the plot point that Chip Zdarsky decided to write the
whole
entire
thing
story around.
How can I think of a way for this to happen?
Yes. Yeah. How can I push Batman further into ridiculousness than ever before?
This is done.
And this is after he drops the Zur-En-Arrh personality.
Yeah. So Batman is literally in space. He gets stranded in space. He's like, oh, I'm on this ship. I'm going to try to get back to Earth.
He eradicates the Watchtower.
Yeah.
The Justice League Watchtower. Or he teleports.
Yeah.
He teleports he reverse teleports the Watchtower and teleports everything around the teleporter back to Earth.
Yeah.
So Failsafe gets sucked down to Earth and Batman is just left in like a teleportation tube rubble.
Yes.
Floating through the sky.
And in order to get back to Earth, he uses his ingenuity, which you would, but, like, he's just in, like, what you'd think of as this cloth bat suit with a little thing that comes down over his mouth, and you're like,
how's he gonna get out of this
okay.
one?
But he's using, like, little gas guns to, like, shoot himself a little bit. And yeah,
It's like Wall-E.
it is exactly like Wall-E. He's just got a fire extinguisher, just launch himself. And then it gets ridiculous, where he enters the atmosphere. He's like, my suit won't burn up. I got these undies on, or these trunks.
Well, his suit is fireproof. His oxygen mask was not. So he takes his trunks off and wraps
I'll
them
just
around
hold my
his
breath
face.
for the rest of the time.
Yeah, so
And
they basically say that's why he brought the trunks back, in case he ever needed to secure his loins to his face.
His only
upon
opening.
re-entering Earth's
Yeah.
atmosphere.
And Batman literally burns up and enters Earth's atmosphere and lands like a badass.
Crashes to Earth from the moon.
Yeah.
And then just gets
Gets
up
up.
and keeps on going.
Yeah. You're like, what?
Amazing.
It's incredibly awesome.
He gets to the Fortress of Solitude. I guess he walks there.
Yeah?
And Tim Drake is like, what happened to you? He's like, fell from the moon.
Yeah.
We need to get going. Come on, hop to it.
No time to explain.
Yeah. And Superman's healing up there. He's just getting the shit end of the stick left and
really
right.
is.
He's getting shivved by kryptonite everywhere he turns.
Even Batman says...
Batman has more kryptonite in Failsafe than I think there ever was on Krypton.
I love Batman has a line in this too, where he's just like, I need Superman at just enough capacity to hold him off for 2 more minutes.
Yeah.
Jesus! Poor Clark!
Ding! Okay, he's good. Let's go ahead and wheel him out.
Yeah.
Push him into the ice. Yeah, Superman goes out there and just gets his ass whooped again. And then he buys him enough time. Batman and Robin stand tall, ready to take down Failsafe. And they're basically like, we can do this. It can beat Batman, but it can't beat Batman and Robin. They go out there.
Pretty epic.
Failsafe fucking pulls out a blaster and obliterates Batman. In a Rorschach-ian explosion.
Yes! He even looks over like all sad at Robin. It's like, well, fuck me. And he gets fucking blasted.
He's like, Robin, it'll be okay.
Boom!
And that's
That's
the
the
end.
end.
Happy Batyear, everybody.
He's finally dead. Maybe we want to do more Bat books.
This could be the end.
We'll see.
Yeah. God, that'd be great. No more Bat creators are going to die on our watch then. But yes, a very strange, albeit sudden ending for this this merry chase that they all went on. And I am very interested in where it goes from there.
Absolutely.
I think the next issue comes out like January 10th. So shortly after this episode will drop.
Yeah. There was a lot of little things going on that make point to something else being the case. Like they injected him with some nanite thingies.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, Batman's like, don't worry, I've got the ace in the hole here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna inject him, failsafe. Gonna inject him with compassion.
Yeah.
And he sticks it in a hole that Clark made in him, I think.
Yeah.
And the robot's like, all right, I'm going to compassionately murder you. You won't feel a thing. Batman's like, I made a huge mistake. Which makes me wonder what it was going to do to him before it
Yeah, no
taste of
shit.
compassion. Starts pulling him apart limb by limb.
I'm gonna take your skin off first.
Yep.
Just your skin. Oh my god.
What a ride.
What a ride indeed. So Batman, dead. Vaporized, as far as we know.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens.
We'll assume he's dead. I mean, this is comics.
Yeah.
People die all the time.
This is true.
So there was 2 backup storylines that went on. The first 3 issues had a Penguin Catwoman caper.
Yeah.
And then the second 3 issues had a deep dive into the psyche of Zur-En-Arr, which I really enjoyed. The Penguin stuff was fine.
It was interesting.
Not quite my thing.
Yeah.
Kind of hate the Penguin.
Yeah.
But we find out through Catwoman's investigative abilities that the Penguin is still alive.
Yep.
He's had some plastic surgery to shave down that nose
Is
and
that
maybe
what
suck
happened?
some fat out of it.
I just assumed no one cared and he just looked different.
Just looks different.
I don't know.
The artist didn't read any of the previous books.
Yeah, exactly.
This is my penguin.
It does revolve around, like, Penguin having offspring, though, and them all fighting over his, like, fortune after he's dead, which
Penguin
is
had a
actually
flock.
kind of interesting.
But they were all dead immediately.
And there were so many jokes of who would fuck the penguin.
Yeah.
That was
Whoever the penguin pays to fuck the penguin. And then the second backup was going into more depth on Zur-En-Arrh. A lot of it came from Morrison's run. And then Zdarsky just sprinkled some more pathos in there that made it like, okay, I can see why Batman would create this maniacal, insane personality.
Yeah.
Because he was brainwashed by Dr. Milo, as we've said. Shout out to Milo.
Yeah.
And his practitioner. And he realized, like, I can't Batman cannot be compromised. I need, like, a backup. I'm essentially a gun, and every gun needs a safety.
Yeah.
So he creates old Zur-En-Arrh there, just in case. What could go wrong?
Golly! All this Zur-En-Arrh, like, back matter stuff was done by Leonardo Romero, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And it's like the perfect artist to do this
Very
exact
old
thing.
school, kind of a Dick Sprang type
Yeah,
of art
exactly.
style, which makes perfect sense.
Darwin Cook also kind of rings to mind. Very just blocky looking dudes, but it was like
got
perfect.
that big old bat smile.
Yeah, he's just grinning the
Hollow
whole
eyes.
time.
Yep. They kind of give an explanation for why Zur-En-Arrh's dressed the way he is, just bright, garish, gaudy colors, because he has no fear and just the confidence that he exudes as he goes about just brutally beating and maiming all these criminals. And it gets to a point in this in these backup stories where Joker is on the loose, and this is like the Silver Age time where Joker went from like a playful clown to a murderous, sadistic madman.
Yeah.
And Batman is like, oh shit, I'm kind of going through some stuff. I'm kind of fucked up right now. I shouldn't be approaching the Joker at the moment. But Joker is bummed because he thinks Batman went crazy and it wasn't his doing.
Yeah.
And they have a scuffle, and Batman gets to the point where he is ready to do in the Joker. He's got him dead to rights.
Oh, yeah.
Troy says. And we get kind of a internal, external struggle there, where Batman is kind of fighting for control over the Zur-En-Arrh persona, and he's flashing back to his father, basically telling him, like, heroes don't kill, you'd never be able to live with yourself. Meanwhile, Zur-En-Arrh is like, we gotta fucking kill the Joker, man.
Joker sucks.
He's no good for you. Batman's like, I created you to save me from psychological attacks. And Zur-En-Arrh's like, Joker is a fucking psychological attack.
Yeah.
You are never the same after that. But then we get this glimpse into the Joker's mind, and the Joker's like, I don't know what happened to me. Something broke in me a long time ago. I just want help. Like, if you're not going to help me, who's going to help me? And that was kind of the thing that pushed Batman back into control. He's like, fuck you, Joker. You fucking got me on a technicality.
Exactly.
Here.
Can't wait to punch you in the head again a bunch.
Yep. And then Martha and Thomas come in. They're like, he's right, you know. It's like, God damn it, Mom. But, yeah, it kind of sums up the entire persona of this insane alternate personality so well, where he's needed, but not too often.
No.
You gotta keep him under wraps. And then it all kind of wraps up with Batman kind of getting his shit together. Robin comes down to the cave. He's like, oh, I like the new symbol. And now Batman's got the yellow circle around the bat.
Yeah.
And he's like, it's just to show that something's lurking behind the bat. I'm like, oh, that's like a Morrison level of detail there.
Stuff.
I think that's all Zdarsky.
Yeah.
Like, good for you, Chip.
Wow.
Little chum.
Look at him go.
Look at him go.
Yeah.
What an adventure.
What a fun little run.
Not often are we, like, current.
Yeah.
Not often are we topical or relevant in any regard on this show.
Exactly.
But if you've been reading the current Batman run, I'm glad we could have this time together.
Yeah, me too. So let us know, like, what you thought about this run. And are you interested in continuing this run? Because what a cliffhanger.
Nah, I'm going to leave it here.
Fair enough. Me too.
My Batman's dead now.
So we've wrapped up Batman for the year. Let's wrap up the year in general. What else has happened this year? What should we go over? What other things did 2022 bring this year that we could go over?
Oh my God. You know what, Neil? Thought we had this talk, but we're going to cover that on the next episode.
We didn't have this talk. We're going to cover it on the next episode.
No.
We can just cut all that then?
No, we'll keep it in. Yes, hello?
There are, quote, soft porno stuff in the picture. When you see sex on the hood of a car, when you see people making it in
None of
bed...
the sex scenes in this movie are directed in a way to be erotic.
It's him again.
God.
We need to... I thought I disconnected this thing.
It
Are
doesn't
you
ma-
even hearing it, or is this all me? Whew. All right, so yes, this is the last episode of the year. Tune in, I don't know, in a week from now or whenever Troy's able to make his way down
Yeah,
here, because
we'll see.
we are going to have a late holiday gift exchange.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great time.
Absolutely.
And we're also going to take a quick look back at 2022 and all the fun we've had, all the accomplishments we've made,
Oof.
and then take a look forward to what we have
Oh my God.
to look forward to.
Good stuff planned.
That's right. So thanks for hanging out with us. Thanks for
Absolutely.
joining us on another wonderful Bat year.
Absolutely.
There'll be more, don't worry.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's dead, so...
But Batman is forever. I mean, he
he's
got
dead.
blasted.
He's
He got,
dead.
he's
He's
dead.
done.
He got his
He's done.
ass blasted. In this.
Forever dead.
Yeah.
Nah, we'll light that signal up one more time.
Oh, yes. But for right now, we're gonna turn it right off.
Oh my god.
I've turned it off.
I didn't know it was that easy. I would have shut that thing off like
Oh,
6
man.
months ago.
All you have to do is fake that there's a big lever in front of you and just pull it. It's
Oh,
done.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
I think a woman touching her breast, pulling it out of her bra, that's intended to be erotic.
Checks out.
Very good.
All right.
But hey, if you liked this Batman run, let us know in the comments down below.
And if you liked our little dip back into some Morrison creations, and stay tuned because we got something real big planned
Ooh,
for
boy.
2023. Let me just say,
Ooh.
it is going to be real big. Can you even see that? No? Well, it's a just wait.
Even a
It's
secret.
surprise.
More a secret. But if you'd like to continue this conversation with us, feel free to join our Patreon, where you have access to our Discord, and you can join in all the fun there. We have built an amazing community there.
Actually, here's one of them now.
Oh.
What I don't like about Jim Carrey is that he's got that predatory thing.
It's him again. Pulling that
Get it
out.
out of here. Get it out of here. Get fucked, phone.
That phone is the second worst thing that's ever happened to this show.
It surely is. But hey, until next time, I've been Dinosaur Neil.
Ghost Hunter Dave,
And
and
we-
Zurinar.
Oh!
I think. Still, I'm on the fence right
Yeah.
now. I'm slowly transitioning back.
And we've been Imperius Rex. We'll catch you next time.
And have a happy new year. All right.